Yes, so this is going to be pretty exciting. We're going to go into Rubber Sole Bicycles, and the guys have basically said they're going to set me up for a bike, or with a bike, for a couple of weeks. I don't really know what we're looking at yet, so we're going to head in, take a look, find out what story's next. So this is it. Come on. We are looking at a Colnago circa 2005, 6? Durace from around the same sort of speed, mech 10 speeds, and it's been pieced together to get me around the next couple of weeks. 2005. I think I just moved to Ireland. Lance was winning tours, or was he? Are we even allowed to say that? Essentially a 20-year-old bike with 20-year-old components. The Colnago Cristallo with full Durace 7800. That's right. I'm on what was he, Discovery at that point. But this is, yeah, it's pretty extraordinary actually. Yeah, I definitely have a bit of a thing about thinking that bikes have been maybe going down the technology rung recently, just in terms of pure enjoyment. So here we go. What do we think of this? Is this gonna match up? Because this is, in its day, top of the line, right?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We found each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Recycling Greek. Okay.
Oh, awesome. Nice one. Yeah, sorry, just quickly, just riding along and ran into Steve. I don't see many Neuro kits around here. Makes me say that's Chris. Anyway, awesome. Just sort of realised I haven't explained at all what I'm doing here. I'll save that for another vlog, shall we? We've got a new bike to test out. That takes priority over random Chris logistics that you're probably not interested in. But yes, we are in Fresno, California. For a while, actually. I tell you guys, it's been super, super interesting. Look, there's a couple of key points I reckon that I want to pick up on. So when the road does sort of point a bit uphill, you don't really feel any disadvantage. Like, this weighs essentially very similar to what my new bikes weigh, and you notice that, like, it climbs really well. The second point, and this was the most noticeable, there's no free speed. So I got used to this sort of thing that, you know, if you build up a bit of speed, you can kind of roll over a roller or hold that speed. Not that much, like, not coasting, but like, you can certainly hold that speed. With this, I've certainly felt, as soon as I drop the power off, like the speed just, whoo, straight away. So you can definitely feel that. Third point, and I'm going to keep riding for a bit and then talk to you about it, but I think that's the most interesting. So this frame was Colnago's first sort of attempt at a women's specific geometry. And I reckon this is really interesting, right? Because for decades, we were putting women on small men's bikes, because that's what you did. There you go, Julie. Just ride a small men's bike because you're small. Turns out that actually wasn't that great for women. So what is putting a male on a larger women's specific frame like? Well, the truth is, it's not great. And it's not great because of that rear triangle and the way the shapes are designed, because Like this top tube fits me perfectly, it's fine. 52.5, whacked a, well, I wanted 120, but got a 110mm stem on, that's fine. But what's going on back here? Measurement wise, the setback is the obvious thing that I just can't get near to my normal setup. So I just can't get back over the bottom bracket like I'd like to be. So in practice, what does that mean? Well, it feels like I am all thigh, all quads. Whole pedal stroke just feels like quads, mash, mash, mash. I can't engage glutes or anything. So whilst the bike, you know, feels responsive, it's light, it's fast, all that kind of stuff, it doesn't fit me. Well, it does fit me, but it doesn't fit me. I think the actual answer is that no. Sorry, well, firstly, sorry ladies, for putting you on small men's bikes for decades. And no, gentlemen, we cannot really get away with riding small or larger women's frames. And look, yeah, you're probably thinking, let's get over it, Chris, whatever. And yeah, I probably will. You know, if you're out there buying a second-hand bike and, I don't know, a larger women's frame comes up and it's a bit cheaper, yeah, I wouldn't be that interested. Yeah, it's funny, it's just not right. Well, what about Lance's group set? Well, for starters, I got a triple on. That's interesting. But let's not talk about that for a while. So the crank, holy crap, it is so stiff. It is just a massive piece of alloy, and you can totally feel it. When you get out of the saddle and put some power through it, it just reacts. The shifting is spectacular. It really is. It's just buttery smooth. And then there's a butt. And the butt is up here. This shit show up here. You get so used to the no cables thing, and yeah, that's probably actually played a bit of a role into why the free speed no longer exists. But what's worse is the levers. Sorry, the hoods. The hoods are horrible. Like, I got pins and needles in my hands. And whilst the shifting is buttery smooth, having to leave your hands, like I'm having to find other spots to put my hands, which is, it's not ideal. So, things I would change, these tyres, on my legs first, hot and fresh. Yeah, apologies for the snot. The tyres, it's been so long since I've just ridden normal clinchers. My God, they're horrible. Get me back on tubeless quickly. Tyres would be about the only thing. Just buy a bike that's for you. Just buy a bike that's for you. Now, moving on, Kira, where have we been in the last week? Disneyland. So there's a clue as to what we've been up to. But yeah, guys, we're out in this part of the world. I got a massive surprise for you later in the week planned, so stay tuned for that. Let us know if you're in the area. Drop some comments below. It was pretty cool to meet Steve today, so hopefully I can meet up with a few more Fresno locals out riding. Alrighty guys, peace. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and we'll see you real soon.